Hey guys, and welcome to episode 7 of our Road to Glory. In this episode we have a lot of packs, a lot of pack openings, a lot of SBCs being complete, from marquee matchups to the different nation ones to a couple one to watch ones as well. And there's not going to be that much gameplay in this episode, but I might throw in a couple results just so you guys, get to see what we're doing. So firstly, as usual, I like to set up all my transfer lists and all my basically sales and all that for you guys to see, so you guys can see what we're doing and how we're making our coins and all that. Throughout the episode, you're going to see a lot of different, formation changes. Well, I mean, not as much formation, but at least team starting lineup changes. Because it's still early FIFA, I'm still trying to find the best team, and honestly, it's getting quite costly when it comes to division rivals and all that. And yeah, this first week has not been great for division rivals, but honestly I think this is really important to settle like a decent starting 11 and a decent formation that works for myself in the long run, because if we can't even get this settled down, then I'm not sure how far we're going to be able to go. But yeah, on your screen in the back I'll have a bunch of like the smaller SBCs going through, so you guys can see all the different rewards we get. And honestly, this year, with the amount of untradeable rewards you can get and like players that you get and free packs you can get, it's pretty beneficial to do these SBCs because they're essentially pretty free, if not like at least at a cut cost. So yeah, we've been doing a lot of that. We played a lot of different custom tactics between rotating between the 4-2-3-1, 4-4-2, which is usually what I'll start my games off in, and then possibly a 4-2-2-2 as a super attacking formation. But other than that, I'm not going to say too much about my starting lineup and all that until the very end of the episodes, because it changes about 4 to 5 times throughout the whole entire episodes, and it's not just like 1 or 2 positions, it's actually full drastic team changes. So throughout the episode, you're going to see a bunch of different packs we actually end up opening, from like 25k to 15k to like 2-player packs, and you'll see just why I actually prefer these lower packs. For some reason, our pack pulls have been insane in the weaker packs. And yes, we packed Dubravka in this pack right here, and we actually end up packing a second Dubravka like back to back. But oh well, it's like around 2 to 3k, so why not? We take every penny we get. But what I'm trying to get at is, for some reason, I feel like the pack weighting has been changed a little bit, because I've never been this lucky in any other FIFAs or any other packs. We've packed Pogba, which came out of a 5k pack. We've packed a lot of decent Kokes out of 5k or like 7.5k packs similarly. And we actually end up packing another Koke later on in this episode during one of the SBC rewards, as well as a one big walkout, which I won't spoil for you guys just yet. What I'm trying to get at is, don't sleep on these packs. If you can get any free packs through SBCs, that might take you like 10 to 15 minutes to grind out. But if you have like the untradables in your squads, in your club, then just do it. Like, it won't hurt you. You might end up packing something insane, like the Pogba I packed last episode. If you guys didn't see that, you guys have to go check it out. It was insane. But yeah, so this is just the point I wanted to make out and throw out there. Like, don't sleep on any packs, because you might just pull anything from any pack, even the worst ones. So as you can see on your screens, we pack Aymeric Laporte, or Eric Laporte if you guys want to call him that. And honestly, he's a pretty decent center back. I've played with him about 10 to 15 games now off camera, and I'm quite enjoying him. He's obviously not too fast, but he's really tall and quite defensively strong. So against the crossing meta, he's actually quite useful, and he's been doing bits for me. As you can see, like the center back pairing currently is him and Kimpembe, so I get that length throughout, but by the end of the episode he changes to another center back, which I won't tell you just yet. But he's going to essentially be, I guess, the main focal point of our defense for now. And even if, like, let's say the meta changes and maybe I find like I pick up a better defender and all that, I'll just pop him into an SBC. That's great value because he's an 87 rated for essentially for free. So this brings me back to my previous point. Laporte, we packed him in a 2-player pack. Like, these 2-player 75 plus rare player packs are insane. Like, they keep paying out. If it's not Laporte, it's Koke, otherwise it's like other 84 rated players. So they're actually quite decent. And yes, they're untradeable, but it's value for SBCs. So throughout the gameplay that I put for you guys here today, you can probably see that we changed a bit our style. We went on to purchase the PSG badge, the PSG kits. We tried finding the chant and all that, but they should really update the search engine in order for you to search specifically, because it just took forever to find the chant and all that, and I couldn't be bothered actually in the end. So yeah, we didn't end up doing that, but who knows, maybe in the future if we ever come across one on the first couple of pages of the transfer market, then I might just buy it and add it to our team. But yeah, it's just to create like a unity, I guess, in kit and badge. I always liked it in PSG's, the club I support, so you gotta represent. So yeah, after this, you can see we switched up the squad a little bit, trying to see if I can fit in Hakimi and all that. And in the end, I actually decided that this Serie A thing is not really working out for me. So I decided to change up everything and put Laporte in instead of Romagnoli, and we completely changed up the squad to a full BPL one with Kimpembe and Navas at the back, just to allow Atal to get that soft link to Kimpembe and Mahrez. But yeah, for now, we essentially roll with this mini hybrid. I play a lot of games offline, a lot of squad battles, rivals, friendlies, just really trying to like learn the defending mechanics in order for me to like, at least put out decent gameplay, because I know it's like everybody likes seeing like these weekend league things, and honestly speaking, after everything that I've been through this week, I don't think we're going to qualify for this week's weekend league. But it's okay, I got to pick ourselves up and try to do better for next week. At least half the points we accumulated this week will go into the next weekend league, and we can continue from that. Hopefully score high enough to get that, I think, guaranteed like 1,000 or 500 like points, which will really help us, in the grind every week to get the qualification points. So yeah, this also comes hand in hand with the ranking from Division 5 to Division 6. Yes, I know it's pretty embarrassing, but I'm not really ashamed, because for me the results don't really matter as long as I'm learning like how to actually improve my game. And I've been trying a lot of different like research and YouTube videos to see how to defend. And one thing I realized is defending mechanics are really similar to that of FIFA 20. So the jockey and sprint button, so for those of you who are playing PS4, so R2 and L2, is actually something that's really quite decent when defending against players online. And I've never actually really used that, because I, once again, didn't really play FIFA Ultimate Team on FIFA 20. And yep, so that's why I have a whole year of experience behind. But after, trying hard to get this new, mechanic into my gameplay, to my own games and all that, I've actually, gotten some decent success out of it. So hopefully I can work on that a little bit more, so we can get, a couple decent results and hopefully climb back up to Division 5. That by the end of this episode, we're actually really close. I think we're 1 or 2 wins from Division 5, and that'll be great. And then we can try, hopefully push for that Division 4 boundary before the next weekend league. So what I've also been doing between the SBCs is grind out the Diogo Jota SBC for the 1 to watch card, and I've been doing a lot of that offline, and it's actually not too bad. It took me maybe, I think, a total of like 3 to 4 hours of gameplay, and at the same time I'm using it, to learn and to build my squad and develop my squad. So it's just something you can do on the side whilst playing the games. Just make sure you have, the necessary players on your team. So I think it was 4-star scalers and like a Portuguese player or something. That being said, if you are, if you have any Portuguese players from the Prem or like 4-star scalers that you're not using during this period of time, I say you list them, because everybody's going to be, wanting them to do the SBC, so you can sell them at a little bit more of an inflated price. But anyways, we end up opening our squad battle rewards. I think we don't get to choose squad battle rewards, but we got like a mega pack and 2 or 3 other packs, as well as 12,000 coins. And so we're just packing a couple packs, and once again, in our weaker pack, the smallest pack, we end up packing Richarlison, which is an easy 25 to 30k in the bank. And it's just crazy, because if you compare it with the other packs that we end up opening afterwards, the mega pack, the rare players pack and all that, they're not even as good. So this is, once again, I want to emphasize the idea that don't look down to the weaker packs, because actually I think those weaker packs are actually better. For instance, currently my favorite pack, I've got to say, is probably the 75 plus rated 2-player pack. Like, yes, it's 2-player packs, they're at least rare, but that's 2 gold rare confirmed players over like a mega pack, which gives you 30 items and like half of them rare if it's a normal one, and like the rare mega pack, all of them rare. You might pack something good. But for some reason, the pack weighting has been really different this year, and you know what? It's been paying out for me, so I'm not complaining. So if you guys have like a couple gold players just sitting in the club not doing much, make sure you throw them into the gold upgrade packs. And you can just make it like every week you might do 2 to 3, and then who knows, you might pack something good. Especially like after, let's say, weekend league rewards or like the team of the weeks just come out. Who knows, you might pack an inform, and hey, that's good money. Well, at least value for like an SBC, because always like down the line you'll find SBCs which require inform players, and then that's you sorted instead of like paying like 2 times possibly the price for a normal inform. You'd be having one sitting in your club for free. So this is why, like, if you have stuff just sitting in the club, they're useless. Like, don't just leave them sitting there. Either sell them on if they're tradable and like start like having investments, so like at least those are sitting in your transfer list as an investment, so you're allowing that money to like grow by itself. But if they're just sitting in your club and they're not like of value to you and not really, let's say, meta players or like worthy players to keep, then there's just no point. Make sure you throw them into SBCs, gold upgrades, or even silver upgrades if you have silvers, and you move up essentially the chain in that sense. You'd get these 2 player packs, and who knows, you might pack like an amazing player like Pogba I did, or like a Laporte, and then your whole entire team's different. Like you already got like a team that's 300 to like 400k higher in value, and hopefully this like will reflect in your results and all that. And those of you who actually pre-ordered the game early, I actually personally didn't notice that I actually received, I think, half the amount of like packs I was supposed to get. So we actually ended up getting a couple free packs. They didn't really give out much, so I didn't bother putting them in the video. We also got like a, I think, kit pack, a customization pack. So we got a few different like fireworks and all that, and like kits from different, I guess, professional clubs, like FIFA e-game, like gaming clubs. But we're not going to stick with it, since unfortunately we already invested, I think, around 10 to 15k within the PSG badge and logo. But yeah, on your screen we end up unlocking Diogo Jota and 4-star, 5-star, and I think he's honestly going to be a really good player. Slap a Hunter on him. I accidentally put, I think it was a Maestro or something on him earlier because I didn't have a Hunter, and I completely forgot for some reason that I had like 50 items on my transfer list that were selling. But oh well, we wasted a Maestro card there, but it's fine. Him on a Hunter is going to be much more efficient than him on a Maestro card. And yeah, this comes back to essentially my playstyle. We're going back to that 4-4-2 that really worked well for us at the start, with really pacey wingers and somewhat decently paced forwards as well. We end up playing essentially Diogo Jota on the left, Mars on the right, and having them cut in whilst getting behind, because this allows them to make diagonal runs towards the box and essentially gives you 4 attackers up front. And then you always have the classic duo, Richarlison and Rodrigo up front, just to tap in or like cutbacks, finish our attacking chances like this. So later on in the video, we also end up doing a second one to watch SBC, and it's the Hwang Hee-chan. Yes, he's not a player that's necessarily in a league that I'm using right now, but honestly, it's a card that I've come up against a couple times, and he's been absolutely deadly. Like, he will literally smoke Thiago Silva at the back and Laporte, or I guess in a sense Kimpembe, since we didn't really switch out to Thiago Silva yet. But yes, by the end of the video, Thiago Silva is actually our main defender, and we actually sell Navas and Kimpembe. But what I was getting to was Hwang Hee-chan can become a really good sub. I think with that 94 acceleration, 93 sprint speed, he can probably take up Moses Simon's spot on the bench, allowing us to sell Moses Simon for an extra 900 coins. 900 coins here and then, adds up, and in the end, it's a lot of money in the bank. So basically, we do him. He costs us about, I think, he costs about 15k on Footbin, but we have a lot of essentially free players from like the Kokes and all that, so it was really cheap for us and honestly really worth it because he can only get better. So finally, to conclude the video, just wanted to, I guess, update you guys on my upload schedule. Now that FIFA's essentially starting to flow and everybody's got the game, my first week of daily uploads was just to really, hopefully, I guess, help people to get a quick start onto the game, but now everybody's settled and ready. I'm no longer going to post it every day, possibly 2 to 3 days a week, because I don't want you guys, to miss out on too much content and, like, get all the content in one video per week. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you guys soon. Make sure you guys stay safe and take care of each other. All right, peace.